Hi, I'm Howard Whitfield, Administrative Director of Rehabilitation Services here at Wayne Memorial Hospital. A stroke is a potentially devastating event, and there's no way to sugarcoat that. It is a life changer. But the good thing is with rehabilitation and with a motivated family and a motivated patient and a caring family, life after a stroke can be very productive. It can be very fulfilling, and people can get back to doing the very same things they did before the event. Once they're stabilized medically, we get really aggressive and we start working on whatever the deficits might be, and we determine that through an evaluation process and an assessment process, and also in talking with the patient and finding out what's important to you. What's the first thing you want to be able to do that you can't do now but you could do before? We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Physical therapy deals more with the mobility and the exercising and the walking and being able to get from point A to point B safely. The occupational therapist deals more with daily living tasks, things that, quite frankly, a lot of people take for granted until something like this happens. You know, being able to brush your teeth and feed yourself a meal and put on your shirt and button your buttons and go to the bathroom by yourself and be able to get on and off the commode and those sorts of things. The person's occupation after an event like this is to be able to take care of themselves and is to be able to do those daily living tasks that, you know, they once did before. And then the speech therapist deals a lot with communication, obviously. They're speech therapists, but they also deal a lot with swallowing, which many people may not realize. But after a stroke, the possibility of not being able to swallow safely is very real. Family involvement after a stroke is essentially vital to a patient's recovery. The patient is going through an array of emotions and feeling a lot of probably anger to a degree, maybe even a little depression, which is really inevitable when one day you're fine and you're able to go to work and take care of yourself, and then the next day, you know, you're having to have help with things that you've done all your life. A lot of people have difficulty asking for help, but they need it, and that's where the family comes in. From a patient standpoint, to know that their family is with them all the way and that they're standing behind them and they're there to help them if they need it, but also encouraging, you know, hey, you can do this, hey, try this, hey, you can do this, you just put your mind to it, you can make this happen. You know, that motivation for a patient is crucial. Individuals go through a lot of emotions, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, but the good news is there is life after a stroke.